YouTube's happening. It's Saturday, December 6th, and we're talking NFL now. Just finished watching Georgia belt to ass to Alabama. Now we have the nice little window before Ohio State, Indiana really gets going. So, or they might already be on. I don't know. But either way, I'm doing NFL now. That's what we're going to do it. So, before I jump in the game, all the games that break down. Yesterday, I did the giveaway video for just specifically giveaways and announced the 5 winners yesterday for that or this week's winners. Here are the winners right here. If you're one of these 5, you need to go comment on that Friday video, the red thumbnail. It says these are the winners. Go comment on there so me and you can discuss and figure out how to get you the $100. There's many ways we can do it, but I need you to comment. If you don't comment by the time I do the video again, you're going to lose. I'm going to take that and put it in the pot for next Friday. And maybe somebody else will want it. So either way, I'm going to put this in all the videos so you can see it. Those are the 5 winners. Only one of them has reached out so far. So you know who you are. So go ahead and comment. That way we can get it going. So enough of that. We have 12 games. We're going to break these games down. Spreadsheet props like we always do. So let's go ahead and get to the first game right now. All right, first game on the slate is going to be Seattle and Atlanta. We're going to roll through these kind of quickly because I want to get to the Ohio State Indiana game. We got to watch that. And then check it on the other NBA and college and everything too. So, and hockey, of course, can't forget that. A busy day of sports. So first game, like I said, Seattle, Atlanta. Currently, we have Seattle 6.5 because they have been nasty here recently. 44.5 is our total. Let's go to the spreadsheets. Let's put it on the right game, which shall be this one. And you can see what we have. Both teams scoring points, 25 each. Good job. Only problem is Atlanta's law. They're 4-8. Seattle's 9-3. Atlanta has the second worst pass defense in the league in the last 3 weeks. That ain't good going against a team like Seattle, which can throw the ball. JSN, receiving yards, please, and thank you. Both teams have amazing rush defenses. Other than that, there's nothing really standing out except Atlanta cannot do anything. Seattle 6.5 on the road is a little scary to be on the road, but 6.5 based on this alone, I don't know. Let's go look at some injuries. We're going to look at all the depth chart stuff, make sure there's nothing crazy out there. So let me go and do that. Pop over here. We come up here. We go depth chart, and we see there's your people. Anybody in it? Anybody out? Do you see anything missing? I don't see anything. Atlanta depth chart. Let's take a look. London's still out apparently, and then this guy's questionable. There's that. So let's go over to props. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click assign. Go get you a week for free. It's literally a free week of this. It's awesome. So we put the right game on. Seattle Falcons. Boom. And you can see what we have here. JSN 92.5 against the second worst receiving to absolutely could look at that. Mike Hughes tackles this. Sure. Kenneth Walker receiving yards. I mean, I guess I could look at it. Don't love that. Let's see. Charbonnet for 38.5 rush receiving yards. You are the second back, right? I don't love that. Yeah, you're the backup. I don't really like that. Leonard Williams get a sack. No, it's going to be JSN. That's what we're going to go for. He had absolutely a terrible game. I mean, for him, terrible. They won 26-0. They didn't need him because Minnesota is not good. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, he should have. I see a bounce back coming, so I'm going to trust him with the bounce back. How about that? So JSN over 92.5 receiving yards. That sound good? I think it sounds good. You agree? Cool. I knew we agree on something. So I'm going to take him for receiving yards. Let me show you a couple other things too. Mike Hughes. You can see he tackles his 5.6. You could take that. Or we take Kenneth Walker for receiving, which I don't want either one of these. So it's either going to be JSN for receiving or just Seattle to whoop ass. So which one would you do? Do you want Seattle to whoop ass or you want JSN to have receiving yards? I think if he hits this, they whoop ass regardless. And I think they showed they can whoop ass without him. So I want to take his receiving yards, but I also want to just take Seattle 6.5. And I think, let's be smart. Let's be smart. They showed they can do it without him. Let me get Seattle minus 6.5 because Atlanta's one of those teams who knows what they're going to do. They should, Seattle should handle business. Should. Give me Seattle 6.5. If you want JSN, you could take that, but we'll stick with Seattle. Move on. Next. Moving on to game 2, 3, whatever, 2. Yeah, Buffalo and Cincinnati. Yeah, sorry, Buffalo is at home. I got the weather updated. It's going to be snowing, light snow. I didn't even look at the weather for last game because it's Atlanta. So it's Mercedes-Benz. No worries there. So currently it is 44.5, not 44. It is, the hell is it at? 52.5. What they say, 52.5, really? In snow? Are you sure? I mean, they're scoring 30, they're scoring 21. Defense isn't good. Clearly, this is Buffalo. Buffalo's favored by 6.5 at home. I like Buffalo by 6.5 at home because I don't trust Cincinnati's their pass defense. 27% chance of precipitation, but the precipitation is supposed to be snow. So, interesting. What shall we do here? Based on this so far, I just want to straight up take Buffalo. I mean, come on. why would I take anything else? Let's be real. So I don't trust Cincinnati. Do you trust Cincinnati? I damn sure don't trust Cincinnati. So let's look at this. Let's look. Depth chart's going to be Joey Burr, and you got the Browning, Chase, and Higgins, and all of them are there. Great. Buffalo's pass defense was fourth in the last 3 weeks. Yeah. So you're better off running against them at 20th. So there is your defense. We go Buffalo, we go depth chart, and we see Palmer's questionable, Kincaid's questionable, out, a couple defensive players out. I still like Buffalo here. Still like them. We go props. Let's go ahead and get rid of JSN. Change is over to Bills right there. Mine went blank for a second. That is a lot of green to look at. A whole bunch of Chase Brown, really. So you can do that if you want. Josh Allen, you can take a prop. You can look at all these props. I'm not going into these because if it's going to be snowing at 26 degrees and 7 miles an hour, I don't want passing anything. I don't want nothing passing. I want people running. That's going to be Cook. That's going to be Allen. And you can see that even if it comes down to passing, Buffalo's going to have a nice time. It should be fine for them. So give me Buffalo 6.5. Back-to-back 6.5s. I'm down for it. It could be good. Who knows? We're moving on. Next. All right, game 3 is going to be Cleveland and Tennessee. Pass. I do not care. Sorry. Number 1 pick versus 5th round pick. But that's what it's going to be, literally. And it's the teams are not good. They're just, the whole team isn't good. Even the defense are like trying. They're not that good. I mean, let's be real. There's some studs out there, but for it is 3.5 Cleveland with a 33.5. Oh, oh, that's a low total. That's a low, 31 degrees, 29.2 wind. 2 of the bottom 5 teams in scoring. You can see the defense. They can't pass. They can't run. I mean, this game is garbage. This game is garbaggio. That's what this is. This game is hefty. Hefty. So let's go ahead and let's look at this depth chart. We got Cam Ward, Pollard. You see the people. Yep. Your center's out. That ain't good. And then you got some defense players, corners out. Cool, whatever. We go over here. We got the depth chart. We got Shadeh and Judkins and Judy. Yep, you got the people there. You're missing your right side of your line. That ain't good. He is going to run for his life because he was already doing that because the line's not, it's not the best like it used to be. So, he's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to have to. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry ahead of time. A couple banged up defensive players. So 33. Come on. Why is that so low? Is there anything to take in here? Like literally, both sides defenses are decent. Under? Can we take an under prop? Do I dare? Do I dare do such crazy things? Kongwu, no, or Kongwu. I'm still stuck on NBA. Kongwu. I'm thinking Atlanta. Harold Fanning, Myles Garrett tackles assists. Hell, Myles Garrett 17 sacks. That might because Cam Ward ain't moving quick in that pocket. He seems to he gets sacked. He's been the most sacked quarterback in the league. I know that. What is Myles Garrett over 1.5 sacks? Minus 120. 3, 4, 5. These are games. Yeah. I'll take him for 2 sacks because I think Cam Ward going to get lit up. I'm sorry. I just think he is. So, give me Garrett over 1.5 sacks for 120. I can get it for 125. Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's go for that. Garrett, Miles. Next. Moving on from Cleveland, we're heading to Minnesota. Even worse offense than the other 2 teams we just talked about. And in Washington, who is struggling themselves. What's that line looking like? It is 1.5 Washington with a 43.5. They need a 33 line too. Well, look at that. Bad versus bad, good versus good. The only thing we have is Washington should be able to run the ball in Minnesota. That's the only thing I'm seeing here. So we need to pull that up. Let's go ahead and pull some depth charts first because that's what we do around here. We like to look at these. Go away, back up. Let me pull them up real quick. And so, bang. Washington depth chart. Who's running the ball? Chris Rodriguez is running the ball. You should have some success, good sir. So, hell, is Jay Daniels going to run? Do we think he actually runs? He's playing. He's healthy. So, I don't know. Bobby Wagner's questionable. That's a big deal. Let's go to Minnesota depth chart. JJ's in there. Yep. And then we get your left side is banged up of your line. You're going to be running for your life a little bit if they don't do well because you ain't got much depth. My God. And then you have a defensive player out. So props it is. Let's go back over here. Anything crazy we could take? I love it. What do we do with this one? I knew we had very little. I don't even have Riker for kicking. There he is, 1.5. Might take a look at him because, well, Washington's third down defense is 25th, so they might get close enough to kick some field goals. It's indoors, so don't have to worry about weather. So Ertz, Cashman, Bates, rush receiving. What's his name? Wherefore art thou, Chris? Chris, where is you? Or hell, Jaden, whoever, one of you, somebody. There's Prince Rodriguez. Found you. Now I gotta find Jaden. There's Jaden. Boom. I want to look at the rushing first. Will record 2-2-1-2-0. You got shut out. I can't trust the team. You can't even get close enough for the man to kick. He's one of the best kickers. I don't trust it. I can't do it. Chris Rodriguez, rush receiving. You can see he's listed as a starter in the depth chart. So, uh, I mean, rush receiving 46.5. This is so sketchy. And then Jay Nance, I want his rushing if possible. Let's look at him run the ball. And he ran for, okay, okay. No, it's been a month since he played. So, yeah, he hasn't played since November 2nd. So, if he plays, I don't think he's going to run much. He should be able to, but I'm passing on this one. This is actual something I don't, there's nothing I want to do with this one. I have some slight baby leans, but nothing crazy. We're moving on next. From Minnesota, hop on the plane. We're going to the JTS, Jets. And currently, they are hosting the Dolphins. Yay. A third pass in a row potentially, because this game is also going to be cheeks. Both teams struggle to pass, both at barely 150, 156. What the hell? This is NFL. Defenses are not that damn good. Maybe they are. I don't know. That is just ridiculous. Like, what are we doing? So let's open up some depth charts real quick. We want Miami. We want the Jets. Miami depth chart. Let's see what we got. Now we took HA in last week and he absolutely beast moded last week and that was beautiful. So great call, going up against that weak rush defense. So we'll see what happens this time. Both teams, their defenses, nothing really standing out. They're both kind of just average around the board. There's nothing standing out in particular, except Jets for struggling to score. They did win the game though. So and you're new and don't know what to do here. So let's go look at this. You see the injuries. Yep. Let's go down and look at the Jets, not injuries, depth chart. Thank you. You see Tyrod Taylor still, Brees Hall. There's the rest of the team. Great props it is. Load them up. Let's see. Get rid of you. Get rid of you, and change you over to the Jets, which are right there. And let's see what we got. Very few exactly. Patterson field goals made, huh? I mean, I'm down. I'm absolutely down. If you want to give me a good line, Jordan Brooks tackles, sure. I'm not taking Greg Dulcich or Dolce and Cabana. I don't know. I ain't taking him. Malik Washington, I'm not going to take you either. So, a 2-2-1-3-4. I might be down for that. I might be down for that one. And Jordan Brooks, 12-4 and a 9-5 is actually, damn, 10 tackles, 10 assists. That is crazy. That man is everywhere. You can take that. I'm going to stick with the field goal kicker. I'm going to go Patterson. McDaniel's kicking field goals finally. Some coaches actually respected 3 points, apparently. So I'm going to take Patterson over 1.5 FGM, and I'm going to get that for a -101. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get rid of that. Oh, didn't mean to cut the whole thing out. There we go. Boom. Patterson, Riley, 1.5 field goals next. All right, next up we got New Orleans and Tampa, and I'm looking at Tampa's numbers, and I'm sad. Just a little sad now. You'll see why in a second. Tampa 8.5 with a 41.5. Look at these. Look at this defense secondary. Oh my, what are you doing? 290? Oh, and passing Baker. What are you doing? Come on, guys. And look, 9-2. Oh, oh no. I almost gotta take New Orleans plus 8.5 just because of this right here. Like, I don't know how Tampa's gonna whoop ass. They should probably, but based on the numbers, New Orleans is playing damn good offensively. They can't run the ball though, and Kamara's out anyway. So good luck. Good luck running on them. So they're gonna throw the ball a lot. So that means we need to pop over here to our depth charts. And so we see Tyler Shaw here. He's going to be throwing, not to Kamara, not to Olave. If anything, maybe Juwan Johnson, that tight end, maybe Vede. You see the people there. Come on down. There's your defense. There's your special teams. Tampa side, load them up. There's your defense that gives all the yards right there. Yeah. And then everybody's good. Worps is the only one questionable. So we come over to the props and see what we got. And we don't have much. We have very few. So I see this as Bucky and Rashad mainly, and then Whitfield. I'm not taking any of this. No. Nope. This is what I want. I've already pulled one up. I'm going this. I'm going Juwan Johnson receiving yards. I'm going for the tight end because I think he's going to have some luck. The head-to-head, the 3 times he faced Tampa, he's gone over. Last 10, last 5. He's getting receptions too. You can see receptions 5, 6. I like that. I'm going to go this because we're going to take advantage of Tampa secondary being cheeks. So Jay Johnson, just so there's no confusion, over not 4.5. I want the receiving yards. 39.5 receiving yards is what I want. Thank you. 39.5 receiving yards. for minus 116. Yeah, I'm down for that. Next. 6 games remaining. Indianapolis and Jacksonville. That's up top. I know. Indianapolis is 1.5, 45.5. Let's pop here. We change this to Jacksonville and 3-1. Look at Jacksonville balling out. Good stuff. That versus that, man. The Colts have lost 2 in a row, 8-4 for both teams. 4v1, 11v25, 18v27. Indianapolis defense has been just porous. They're letting everything through. So that makes me lean Jacksonville at home plus 1.5. Yeah, a short home dog. I am down for that. Let's go ahead and get rid of these two. Let me change it up. Let's look at some depth charts before I make such a rash decision. Yes. Pop up. Boop, boop. Depth chart. Let's see. Daniel Jones, Taylor. Okay, they got everybody there, which is good. And your defense is missing a corner, but that's okay. Then Jacksonville. Anybody bad? Walker, Little. Left tackle out's a big damn deal. Semi banged up secondary, but nothing too crazy. I still kind of like Jacksonville at home. Just going to say I kind of do. They got the number 1 rush defense, which, hey, you're going against Jonathan Taylor. You're going to need every bit of that number 1 rush defense. And number 8 pass defense versus, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm digging the old Jacksonville plus 1.5 at home. So maybe just money line. Money line would be plus 117. I could rock with that. Absolutely could rock with that. Let's see. Any props? What we got? Travis Etienne, Strange, ATN. You could look at these if you want. I'm not going to take any of these. So like I said, I'm just going straight up. We're going Jack's money line at home. That's right. Maybe Trevor Lawrence anytime touchdown might be a fun one. So let's go ahead and grab him real quick and see what the fun might be. Can we chase a fun play? Touchdowns anytime plus 400. I could see him running one in. You never know. 2025. He's only done a few games, but you never know. So yeah, give me Jackson money line next. Pittsburgh and B More is up next, and we see gotta go down, right? Yeah, we're in still 1 o'clock. Currently is Baltimore 5.5 to 43.5. We come over, we look, and both teams passing is not good. Defensively, Pittsburgh is allowing a lot of rushing, but that would be trusting King Henry, and I damn sure don't trust him. He is Prince Henry now. Can't do it. No. Not a chance. Let me go ahead and open up some depth charts for these two old scraggly teams because no, can't trust either one of these teams. Pittsburgh depth chart. Let's see. You see who's playing. Everybody's there. There's your defense. You see who's out. Let's go Baltimore. And the hell's this? What is this depth chart? All right, so the offense is going to be one guy all by himself, the center. He's gonna catch the ball, and he's got this. Baltimore doesn't need an offense. How about that? What the hell, ESPN? What are you doing? Whatever. I don't know. Let's go over here. Let's go to props. We know who's playing. Oh man, that's crazy. Whatever. Let's see. Now I'm on the wrong game. Damn it. I meant to do this one. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I seeing Jamar Chase? What? Wait a minute. Derrick Henry receiving yards? Never. I will never take that. Zay Flowers, Gainwell. Come on. Do we really want to take any of this? I don't. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna pass next. Moving on, Denver and Vegas, baby. And currently we got, it's down here, right? Yeah, it is Denver 7.5, 40.5. Can I get Denver just 4/4 points? That's what I want to take. Denver 4th quarter. I'm good with everything else. You think I'm crazy? I might take that for real. So come over here. Points aren't really a thing. You see that, blah, blah, blah. They can't run the ball. Cool, whatever. 39.3. I can't. I can't even make a joke about it. It's that bad. Is that serious how bad it is. You can't even run the ball for 40 yards a game. Average. Average. You can't do it. Like what did you I'm so flustered. I'm opening the wrong screen over and over again. Stop it. Okay, got it. Here we go. Denver depth chart group. There's your team. There's your defense. Everybody. Yep. Nothing crazy. Vegas depth chart. Yeah, out. Questionable. Not Max Crosby. Oh no. I thought about taking a prop with him. I guess not today. So let's go ahead and change this up to Raiders. We have 4 options. 25 for that's receiving. I was going to say I was rushing. I mean, it probably isn't better anyway. Let's go ahead and open it up. Pat Bryant, who? Then tackle assist for you. Let's look at Jamesy. Receiving's not bad. How many rushing yards has he been getting? Not too many. 31, 59. What's his RR? He's going against Denver, who's 9th in rush and 18th in pass. So not a chance. Not a chance in hell. But am I going to trust? Can I bet 4/4 points? I'm serious. I want to bet 4/4. Team props. Game props. Oh, you're not going to let me have it, are you? Damn. I'm not taking Denver the whole game. Denver's going to win this game by 7. You already know they are. They're going to be down in the fourth quarter and they're going to win somehow. That's how they keep doing it. They're 10-2, but they are just the ugliest 10-2 ever. Don't care. Passing next. So I can't bet up, but don't mean I can't make it the challenge question, and I'm damn sure going to do that. Denver, how many fourth quarter points do they get today? Go for it. I don't care. I wanted to do something with it. I'm doing it this way. Challenge question. How many points does Denver score, just Denver, in the fourth quarter only? Do they pull some shenanigans again? Who knows? So there's your point. 0 to 6, 7 to 10, 11, 14, 15 plus. ABCD in the comments. If you're right, bonus entry for Friday. There we go. Moving on. All right, moving on. Green Bay and Chicago is down here, right? There it is. Green Bay 6.5 at home, 43.5. You go sheets. We look at the numbers. We see all the data and everything. Both can run the ball. You can't stop the run. So, man, we're going to trust you again. I don't want to do that. Man, I feel like I want to ban Packer props. I don't know why. I just feel like it. So, 9-3, 8-3-1. Let's go look at our depth charts. Chicago depth chart, and you see Odunze is out, but other than that, you are out. Cool. Green Bay side depth chart. We got Love. We got Jacobs. Did we take Jacobs? I mean, they're allowing 129. Jacobs is getting 133. Well, the team's getting 133, which is mostly Jacobs, we know. So let's go ahead and pop over and look at Jacobs, see what he's been actually up to. So, Packers, right here. There we go. And then, Swift has been, okay. So you got Swift, Loveland, Williams, and Gary. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I know what I want. Let me look at Josh Jacobs so I can go ahead and get angry about it because I'm going to probably. There's Josh Jacobs. Let's look at his rushing only. And let's see what we got. Let's see, rush yards right there. 83, 87. His number's 79.5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rush receiving is at 99. I'm not doing that. Sorry. I don't know what to do. It's only 43.5. It's going to be 15 degrees, though. You see that? That is going to be chilly. That's why I've been kind of straying away from these over-unders because, yeah, no. I feel like Chicago's a good team. I feel like taking Chicago +7. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, that versus that leans Chicago. That versus that, it both leans defense. That leans Chicago all day. That leans Green Bay all day. So running side. So maybe Swift would be a good play too. But I think it's going to be a field goal game. So give me Chicago +7. I'm going to buy the hook. I'm going to buy the 7. And we're going to move on. Next. 2 games left. We got Rams and Zona up next. Bang. And what do we have here? We have Rams by 10. After last week, I'll be damned. No, not again. You're not getting me. 47.5. We look at the sheets. We see this. 1v12, 16. So that leaves Arizona. Neither one, that's push. That's a push. That leans the Rams. That leans the Rams. Again, I don't love it at all. Let me go and just open up these 2 depth charts right quick so we can take a little peek ski. Rams, what you got for us? And Stafford, I mean, just take Devontae for a touchdown inside the red zone. You're good to go, probably. So there's that. And yep, because he's a cheat code, literally unfair. He's Bo Jackson in the video game. It's just unfair. We go Arizona's depth chart. We load him up, and Harris is out. Question marks galore. Okay, good to know. Props. Oh, boop. And let's change this over to Rams and Cardinals. And we got a lot of, okay, we got some green. It's all Arizona players, though. Really? Jacoby's at passing for 338 on average. Are you really passing for that many damn yards in the last 3 games? Let's look what you've been up to. 3, 3, 4, 5. Jeez. Rams are 12th. Cardinals should be behind if you go game script. Yeah, just give me Jacoby to throw for 255. He's going to throw a lot, so I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Jacoby over 255.5 pass yards. He's going to toss that tater, apparently, so I can grab that for a smooth 1-1-1. I'm down. Next. Last game of the day is going to be the Sunday night game, which is KC and Houston. KC 3.5 favorite, 41.5. You see the numbers 6-6, 7-5. Cancels, leans slightly to the Chiefs, leans pretty heavily to Houston, both passing, defense. So it should be passing we need to focus on mainly. So let me go ahead and get rid of these 2. And then we're going to go ahead and open up Houston and the Chiefs so we can look at their depth charts real quick, like we always do. And let's see, not injuries, but everyone seems to be there. Everybody but Lassiter. Okay, Lassiter's questionable. You never know. And Chiefs, right sides, both doubtful. That ain't good. So your right side of your line's not good against damn Houston. Where's Will Anderson for a sack? That's all I want. That's all I want in this game. Give me Will Anderson for 1.5 sacks. I don't care because that man is a monster. So, bah, bah, bah. And Fairburn kill goes too. I'm down. I'll take both of them. I'm down. I'm good. I'm Gucci even. Will Anderson sacks. There it is. I knew it was there. You see, 80%. I knew it was there. I will be taking Fairbairn. Fairbairn. Let me go and just make the second one. So it's gonna be Fairbairn over 1.5 FGM for a 146. Hey, that's free money to me. I don't care. He does his job. Good stuff. And then Will Anderson, 111, 2.50. He's going to get one. Give me a half for 106. So we're going to go Will Anderson. Anderson over 0.5 sucks for minus 106. Well, that's FanDuel. I can't use FanDuel. What do we got? 135. Damn. Big jump. Big jump for me. Oh, the shames of being in Florida sometimes. But I'm still taking it because I think he's going to get a sack easily on Mahomes. So, yeah, especially if this whole side of your right side is banged up like that, guaranteed there he's going to rush from the right. You know he is. So, good luck. So, that's all I gotta say. Good luck. So, yeah, that's it. We are done. 12 games. We have the one game on Monday. I will do the video for this on Monday. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. Agree, disagree. I like the conversation. It's good stuff. Other than that, make sure you go to Better Bay. Get you the spreadsheet typed out. Go get the spreadsheet for the games, or just come join the chat. It's all there for you. Simple stuff, betterbay.com. So, yeah, appreciate you being there. And I will see you Monday for some Monday Night Football. Peace.